Welcome to Agranak Studios. I'm DM Wisdom. Today we're going to be taking a look at all of Cthulhu, the starter set from Chaosium Incorporated.
Hey there, it's DM Zoth. Go ahead and hit the subscribe button so you know when we upload new videos.
Alright, here it is, the Call of...
Why are you saying it like that?
Because that's how you're supposed to say it. It's supposed to be all guttural and fucked up.
Alright.
Call of Cthulhu, starter set. Mike Mason and friends, Chaosium Incorporated.
All you need to enjoy horror role-playing.
Beautiful packaging. I got it for $25 at a con that I was just at this last weekend.
Awesome, let's open it up.
So I've already been through this, so I don't have the cellophane on. Longer than most books. You can see the books in here, and then there's a place for the dice.
Oh, that's convenient.
Yeah, so it's got these regular polyhedral dice.
I see that it has 2 percentile dice.
Yeah, that has to do with the mechanics. It is a percentile roll under system.
Alright, cool.
So let's put these off to the side for now. Now, it comes with 3 books, and they're beautifully laid out. Book 1, Alone Against the Flames. This is a solo adventure, which I've played through twice now. Book 2, Introductory Rules. And what's awesome is that the rules are very simplified. They're to the point. I don't know if the core rule book is like this, but there's 23 pages total in this book.
So as a starter set, it's really rules light.
Totally. And then book 3 is a collection of adventures, paper chase, and, well, other adventures is what it says there. The first adventure is for the keeper, which is the game master, and 1 or 2 players. Then the second adventure is for more players, as well as the third adventure. And you're supposed to kind of play it in order.
So you start with book 1.
Yep, right here, book 1, Alone Against the Flames. You play it yourself to get a grasp of the rules, and it actually takes you through character creation.
Oh, that's cool. That's kind of inventive.
Yeah, it's awesome. It really harkens back to what a lot of role-playing games were doing in the 90s, which was kind of the choose-your-own-adventure style. Like, once you get past a certain thing, like it says here, in 50, go to 270. And so you're flipping back and forth between different things as you either roll high, roll low, or make different decisions. So you really get a good grasp of the game by going through this.
What I really like is that it takes place in the 1920s, like during the Roaring 20s, and it's really got an awesome feel to it.
Yeah, which is the time when H.P. Lovecraft was writing a lot of his novels and his works. So it's really cool that they're placing it in that time frame. Let's go through a couple of the other things here. Here's my character that I played for Alone Against the Flames. Here are other characters. Investigators is what they're called. And these are like pre-gen, ready to go, already rolled up so that you can get to playing quickly. Jesse Williams, Kiko Kane.
Did you just say cocaine?
Kiko Kane. Anyways, Louis Russo, Nevada Jones.
Oh, there's Indiana Jones, awesome.
Wentworth Avebury. Or is that Avebury? And then blank character sheets. Tells you what's in the box here. And then lots of handouts for the different adventures.
So you don't have to go and print those off. They've got them right there.
Yeah, it's a really great box set. Journal entries and newspaper clippings and diagrams, maps, cool stuff. Map of Harlem, 1925. So it's got all these wonderful handouts, blank character sheets, and pre-gen character sheets as well. So friggin' cool. I really dig this. It is one of the top-selling role-playing games of all time. And there are tons of people that play this game. And so you've probably already seen a review like this. But for my viewership, it is just really cool. If you haven't played, I would suggest playing. It's kind of a slow burn investigative sort of game.
What do you mean? It's kind of like X-Files?
Actually, that's a really good example. X-Files, if you've seen that show, is a perfect example. You're investigators going out, investigating different things, which is already built in that's the reason why you're going to these places. And you investigate these things, and then things unfold slowly. You gather clues, and then boom, you are faced with some horrific sort of event, creature, or thing. And you can even see on the character sheet that it has sanity. So there's things that are going to kind of mess with your mind.
And also luck, which is also going to play a big role in the game.
Yeah, totally. You've not only got abilities, but you've got skills. And it's a roll under system. So you take your percentile dice here. And for instance, if the keeper asks for you to roll your strength, you have a 60 and you need to roll below. I got an 11 in this case, so I succeeded. So your difficulty for these things are already on your sheet. If it's a hard thing, then you will roll 2 percentiles and take the higher of the 2. In this case, I would have made it if it was the lower one, but I'm taking the higher, so I failed that test or that check. And even on your character sheet, there are other places where it shows, like with your strength, half is 30 and 5% is 12. And depending on what kind of situation you're getting into in the game, the keeper will ask for a different sort of roll. Sometimes they will call for a hard roll, which is 2 of these, and take the worst out of them.
So in a nutshell, that's the game. That's the rolling mechanic.
Yeah, absolutely. And then damage, you use the different dice for damage, and pretty straightforward and to the point. Really awesome. Now, in looking over the character sheet so far, and I haven't looked at every single word on these pages. So I don't know exactly what they're pushing, but this was the 40th anniversary starter set. They did something for this 40th anniversary that I don't know that they've done in the 6th edition or earlier. Maybe you can tell me, but this has to do with woke ideology.
Oh, shit.
So right here, it has a place for pronoun. Now, I don't see any more wokeness baked into this game.
Well, that's good.
It came out in, so it was the 40th anniversary. They came out in 81. So in 2021 was the 40th anniversary.
So that's really when all that woke stuff really started to come out and hit hard.
Yeah. And so they were trying to virtue signal, which is kind of like what Potsy's doing over here.
Look at me, 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 look at me. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, just look at us over here. We're awesome.
But there are plenty of people, and they're usually the silent people that are out there that are just like, what the fuck is this?
Man, it kind of pisses me off.
Do you want to get up on your soapbox?
All right. By putting a space on your character sheet that says pronouns, you've put up a red flag for many of your audience. By being, quote, inclusive, you have actually become exclusive, especially to red dragons like me. Just remember, the more woke you go, the less you'll sell. Take a hint from businesses like these. They have lost millions of dollars, and in some cases, billions of dollars, just in the last year. Stop listening to the vocal minority and take a hint from the silent majority. All right, I'm done.
So enough about that. We're going to move on. The game as I've seen it is awesome. It is really cool, and it's something that I think you should check out. Now, I did go through book 1, Alone Against the Flames. I went through it 2 different times because I died the first time.
Oh, shit. So it's a lot harder than you might think.
Yeah, but it was such a cool story and a slow burn. And even after I died, where did it say? There it was. I think I ended up at 123. Why not try again? By making different choices, you may be able to escape or outwit the people of Emberhead. The end.
So you ended up going through it a second time?
Yeah.
Did you make it to the end?
No, I did not. I died again.
You dumbass.
Well, I just made the wrong decisions.
Obviously.
Yeah, so what I was going to do here is I think by going through Alone Against the Flames, the solo adventure, that I have actually decided what my pronouns are.
Ah, fuck. What are you talking about?
Yeah, my pronouns are was, were.
Oh, God.
Was, were. Those are my pronouns. Holy shitballs. I'm not going to go through all of these. We're going to flip real quick. There's some awesome artwork that's in here. The vibe and the setting is wonderful. The adventures Not only book 1, but this book 3, The Paper Chase, and other adventures to be played with not only the keeper, but the other investigators, are very well done. The art is excellent. The books are well thought out and put together. To be perfectly honest, it seems like there's a lot of fluff within the text, but I think that goes with this sort of gaming, where you want all the minute details.
Yeah, especially for people that are into all the details.
Hopefully they'll get away from the woke agenda and get back to just gaming and have a larger audience to go after.
So what do you give it?
So all in all, I give Call of Cthulhu a thumbs up. What about you, Zoth?
I like the theme and everything that's going on there, and the Cthulhu mythos is one of the most badass mythoses of all time.
It's so very much true. So much so that I use a lot of Cthulhu Lovecraftian things even in my D&D games. So thank you all for stopping by Agranak Studios today, and we'll see you on the next one.
Later!
This video is brought to you by the generous support of our patrons. Consider becoming a patron. There's a link down in the dungeon. Down there. Also, we have links to other places that Agranak Studios is at.
Alright, do this, and do that, and do this, and do that. And watch this video.